I want to address this to Mark Lamont Hill and people who think like him. Mark, you've been tap dancing for a minute. I remember when I first saw you bouncing back from CNN to Fox to MSNBC. Fox offered you a contract because Fox was being accused of not being diverse. And they put you on the number one show, Bill O'Reilly show. And Bill will bring you on there because you was the so-called liberal Negro. Or you was the black guy that had explained stuff to white folk. And I just sit there and say, why do blacks go on Fox knowing Fox setup? Fox is not geared for the black audience. But I will tell brothers and sisters to understand how the media manipulates and how racism is spread. Every now and then you need to watch Fox. Yeah, I know you want to throw something at the TV. I know you want to curse the TV. I know your blood pressure rise. But you need to understand how easy it is to set up a narrative. When white folks got tired of seeing you, O'Reilly and Fox and kick you to the curb. So you floated around a little bit here and there. We see you on CNN every now and then, but you ran over to HuffPost. And you got there and thought you was on this liberal bastion. You was at a site that was created by Arianna Huffington, who sold it to, I believe, Warner Brothers at some point, and it got sold again, or still under one of the subsidiaries. I forget now. But the HuffPost are all female, and they predominantly white. They got Indian, they got Asian. But they don't have anybody that's black sitting on that board. Or they have black female contributors that are gay, who are bitter, who are color struck. Then they bring a brother in every now and then who's gay, who's color struck, who's awkward when it comes down to speaking to or scared about speaking about our people. Then they brought you on. And you was used to go after R. Kelly, bringing up shit that we talked about 20-something years ago about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Aaliyah been dead almost 20 years. But y'all still bringing Aaliyah up. Then when Hannibal Buress did that joke that night in Philly, the very fucking next day, literally next day, you was interviewing Tommy Davidson and you was laughing. Yeah, but Cosby talking about black folk. You pushed that lie. You and so many other these so-called educated professors pushed that lie that Cosby was talking about black folk. And you know why Mark Lamont and all of them pushed that lie? Because you fucking with their money. Because they need a group of black folk to be, woe is me. The white man, they didn't did this to us. Cosby's fucking with your money by speaking truth to power. So y'all went out there and did these lectures and said, Bill Cosby talking about the black community. Knowing damn well that he's talking about a certain section of our community that you talk about defending, but you wouldn't live by. You wouldn't invite them to your home. You wouldn't go on the street corner and talk to them cats right now. But you pretend. You went along championing them women. Yeah, those victims. I remember you were smiling and Tommy Davidson was looking at you like, Negro, are you crazy? Then by Monday, when Hollywood went full tilt on Cosby, you, Michael Eric Dyson, and a few others out there was on TV. Yeah, Bill Cosby this. And that's what got you back on CNN, throwing Cosby under the bus. Throwing Kanye under the bus. It's funny, they had you on TV talking about your own people, but as soon as you say something about somebody outside the community, Mark, you might want to be careful. You might want to take it back. A lot of them Jewish actors, producers, and writers was talking shit about Cosby. Cosby even had his day in court. They ain't got to the point. They started going back analyzing Cosby old material. They went after Felicia Rashad, and you was one of the people on TV said Felicia should be defending him. See, I remembered all that, Mark. But also, you dissed Dr. Frances Cress Welsing because she had the audacity to predict and question the emasculation of black men. That woman wasn't even dead 5 hours and you badmouthed her. And I said, and I've been yelling for you, I said, Mark Lamont gonna get his nigga moment. It may not happen today, it may happen tomorrow, it may be 5, maybe 10 years. He gonna get it. When he get it, it's gonna hit him hard. Well, guess what? If the day has come, you're getting your nigga moment. You think because you went to a university that you're smart enough? Yeah, you may be book smart, but you common sense dumb. You speak passionately for other people, but you have to speak for other people. When you're afraid to even call somebody racist on TV, you say, well, we don't know what's in their heart. That's the first thing I know Negroes do. Well, we don't know what's in their heart. Yes, you do. You sit on CNN with Rick Santorum, who got caught multiple times almost saying nigger. But we almost forgot about that. You sit on a panel with Don Lemon, who have sat back and talked about black folk like dogs for years. You're on a network that had Charles Barkley, of all people, trying to tell black folk how to act when Charles Barkley spit on people and fight people. But y'all sit up here and thought that you was in. Well, I'm a liberal. I'm a progressive. Where all them liberal progressive fans at tonight now? They silent. You lint wrist motherfucker, you. I've seen him on TV crying on TV before. Y'all have seen him when he was on TV crying. I see some of them white guys or white women say something racist. You just make these facial expressions. You don't never. Angela Rye got more balls than you. She said, wait up, bro. Hold on. You just, excuse me. You and Bakari Sellers, y'all be killing me how y'all be trying to take that how Barack Obama approach. They don't get us nowhere. Hell, Dr. King realized that when we get close to the end, it's like I did the wrong thing, brothers and sisters. I'm afraid I've helped integrate our people into a burning house. When Dr. King started meeting with Elijah Muhammad, you knew something was up. You knew he realized that Brother Malcolm and them had the right mindset. You keep telling black folk we gotta work together. You and Van Jones, y'all be killing me with that shit. You sat on TV, you and Dyson them, and talked about one of your elders. No proof, no evidence. And then I sat there and said, wow. But these white men and women every day say and do shit. We don't know they. Yes, you do. We know what Israel's doing over there is wrong. But you defending. You go and defend a group of people when they come to America. They come to our community first. They got more coming with us, but they accept white supremacy. I don't give a fuck what goes on in Israel, Palestine, to be perfectly honest with you. And I said this in multiple videos, even though what you said was true. You don't need to be putting on no damn cakes talking about them. You talk about your people. Talk about when Trump put out that bullshit ass tweet about black people supposed to taking white people farmland. And to be perfectly honest with you, they not originally from there. But you could have talked about that to the United Nations. You talking about it? Let the Palestinians and the so-called Jews of Israel fight that one out, buddy. You should have been talking about black issues, but you're too afraid to. And the irony among irony, Temple, who Cosby had done so much for, they was quick to yank his honorary doctors back, but didn't give Cosby money back. You worked there. And I think I'm more about McCloud. I think you was the one leading that charge behind it. About taking Cosby doctorate. I'm telling you. I guarantee he was a part of it. Now they're talking about you might get fired from Temple. That's how many black men who have spoken out about certain things, who are so-called professors, lost their jobs? How many of y'all are tenured? Come on, man. Let's keep it real, Mark. You thought you was in. Where your anti-Zionist friends at? Where your Jewish friends that was praising you criticizing going after one of our elders or criticizing the black community when it's convenient. Now they call you anti-Semitic. But see, this you threw Farrakhan on the bus a few weeks ago. Yeah. Farrakhan is anti-Semitic. Wait a minute. You was praising Farrakhan years back. You took a picture of Posey smiling at Farrakhan. But since that synagogue shooting, and since Alyssa Milano and Deborah Messing and Alan Dershowitz and them want to go out and bring Farrakhan, use him as a boogeyman, they brought Farrakhan out for the election. That's what they did. And then they don't want this black female, Tamika Mallory, to be the head of that women's group, the women's march, another march. They got to blacken her up or give her a Farrakhan litmus test. Why have you spoken out about that? CNN got rid of you just like that. Jeff Zucker wanted to get rid of the nigga. You supposed to be so smart, you could have got to go to other brothers and sisters and say, okay, well, we know the system. We're educated. We know this and that. Why don't we do this and do this, do that? Nah, y'all want to go run a CNN. Y'all want to run and give them a comparable television base. I'm going to be honest with you. Since they purged MSNBC, do y'all hear me talking about MSNBC too much anymore? Nope. I was watching Roland. Even though I don't like Roland, I like the fact he had a show that talked about our issues. That's a difference. Every now and then I flip on MSNBC. My dad said, hey, son, you watch? I said, I really don't watch MSNBC anymore. He said, what? You don't? No, I really don't. I glanced at it just to know enough of what's going on in the world. CNN, I used to watch CNN religiously back before I went in the Army. But when Aaron Brown, they got rid of Aaron Brown, and the tone started to change. And then when the Hurricane Katrina, I'm like, wait, whoa. When Lou Dobbs still on there saying all that racist shit, I'm like, what the fuck? But when they got rid of Rick Sanchez had the audacity to call out Jon Stewart, and he said the Jewish meat got a little too much control in the media. What's that? Peter Beinart that used to be at MSNBC. He's on CNN every now and then. Even he wrote about it and talked about how much control the Jewish community have in business and the media. That's not anti-Semite. And now, if you said that they was all responsible for all the evil of the world, then yeah, you could consider anti-Semitism. But who runs CNN? Jeff Zucker, so-called Jewish. You don't see CNN or MSNBC and none of them talking about what goes on in Israel. They ain't talking about them sterilizing, killing blacks and beating blacks in Israel. They don't even talk about that. Netanyahu was nasty to Obama. He came here, the Republicans and Democrats gave him a standing ovation. But you remember back during Obama year when stuff kept going on in Israel, even the diehard Israel defenders, they said, we can't defend this shit. Now all of a sudden, if you criticize it, because y'all, you know why? Because Trump and all the people are afraid. Don't say nothing about Israel, our friends. Who run these major studios? Look at all the names of who run these major studios. This ain't a fucking coincidence. But now they're going to paint you as anti-Semite. You about to get your nigga moment. And you know what? There are a lot of black folk out here who say you deserve what you get. Now you shitting on your own to get ahead. You think them white folk gonna come in your defense? Fuck no. They calling you online anti-Semite. And then you apologizing. That's what pissed me off about black men. We apologize for shit we had no reason to be apologizing for. We be accused of anti-Semitism and black folk ain't done nothing anti-Semitic. That's why I keep saying, I said, why y'all so scared? If you ain't done, oh man, they're gonna mess up. Okay, that's why you have your own businesses in place. That's why you got your own shit in place. That's why I have to respect Mr. Farrakhan. Late Khalid Muhammad, Malcolm X. I had to give them bro respect. They called it. Reverend Wright called it. You was another one out there throwing Reverend Wright under the bus. You Negroes think that y'all go out there and defend other people's sensibilities and don't think they won't cut your throat when they think you went off message. Yeah, you may got degrees, man, but you dumb when it comes to common sense. Out there apologize. You didn't say nothing wrong. Everybody think Israel is beyond reproach. Ask yourself, have anybody in Israel come to the defense of Black America? Have anybody in Palestine come to the defense of Black America or blacks in general around the globe? Nope. But you out here defending, now you got your nigga moment. But the irony is CNN led the charge or helped lead that charge against Bill Cosby. Is Don Lemon coming to your defense? Nah. But you aided Don Lemon and them to start Mr. Cosby. You had Temple, of all places, Temple. Now they talking about you might get fired. The irony. Somewhere Bill Cosby might be sitting there like, yeah, I might be in this jail cell, but y'all can't y'all. You and Tamron Hall and all y'all ain't talked all this shit about your own people and white America. It showed y'all still niggas to them. Now, those of you who are white, I'm not racist. I didn't say you. If you're not racist, you're not racist. But let's be honest, America still got a race problem. And anytime a black person says something to give critical, anti-Semite, un-American. That's just, and I'm using that term, so it's the Young Turks yesterday threw Farrakhan's name out there. I'm like, y'all keep pushing this narrative. But just last week, you threw Farrakhan under the bus. And what did I tell y'all? I said it's going to come and bite him on his ass. Anyway, it ain't been a month. Now y'all can say, how did you know this? How history repeats itself? Patterns. I keep telling y'all, shit is right in front of y'all. If you got to be able to see it. So if Mark Lamont get fired from Temple, he ain't going to be a good note. Watch out, so he's going to become Mr. Pro-Black. Watch. He gonna start talking about the media racism and watch this gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. He ain't gonna MSNBC ain't gonna damn shit come looking for him, nor Fox. He gonna be out there gonna try to do something like Roland and Boyce Watkins. And I'm telling you what he gonna do. I can tell you if he get fired from Temple, he fucked. He won't get another professor gig for a minute, if ever. The ADL and them came out and called him anti-Semitic. They demanded that he get fired from his job. That's power. But see, we in the black community, we allowed it to happen. When they hook their plight to our plight, which they shouldn't have. When they told us, you go out there and march, you work behind the scenes. Yeah, he's working behind the scenes, buying up shit. 1967, they said, we don't need you niggas no more. And from that point on, they've been voting against us. They've been talking about how they've been accused of all kinds of shit. So you thought you was gonna be able to go to the United Nations and call them out without no repercussions. And if you notice, brother, not one black person is defending you. Because for years, you threw certain black folks under the bus. You threw parts of the community under the bus. You thought you was in. They are calling you, and nothing you said was wrong. I admit that. Nothing you said was wrong. But you was caping for the wrong people. Put that cape on for your people. All you motherfuckers have been shitting on Bill Cosby. Slowly but surely, y'all getting y'all nigga moment. I'm praying. I am praying Professor Dyson get his next. I'm praying he get his next. Now that y'all saying, damn, Harvey, that's kind of cold to be praying. No, y'all sat back and y'all talk about your own people. People have a history of calling out white supremacy. You want to be seen as a liberal best friend. Why them liberals at tonight? You didn't say like anti-Semitic. You just point out that the government of Israel, as it stands now, they rotten to the core. And black folk got to stop being afraid to call out a certain segment of the Jewish community. I can speak to this very personally. A lot of us can. I had Jewish teachers used to make fun of us, insult us as children. And as an adult, I'm like, man, why are we checking our children to make sure our children not being taught the same way? Or why are we sat down with our mothers and fathers, you know, mom and dad, you know, when I was going to school, Mr. said this, Mrs. said that. That's why I didn't know this or that. Nobody never blamed these teachers of a certain background for not teaching us or exposing us. You know, mom and dad supposed to do so much, but they ain't try. I'm telling you, they don't want no criticism of them. When those riots was going on in 1960 across the country, they was going to predominantly black community. Who was the store owners back then? When they was redlining, who was doing all that? Those are things that we can talk about. But you went out there and you wanted to go for the Palestinians, but those same Palestinians that come over here, come in our community and shit on us. Join white supremacy. I hope it was worth it, Mark. You thought you was in. They let you in because you talking shit about Cosby and them. Now they finna make you a nigga now. They finna put you in your place. He already gripping. He explained himself over and over on Twitter. Man, all you gotta do is say, I didn't say nothing anti-Semitic. You guys are purposely twisting my words and leave it at that. CNN quickly got rid of him. And why nobody never called out Jeff Zucker? Why nobody never call him out? He got rid of Roland on some bullshit. But that was Roland Martin karma. So is that O'Brien no longer there. Karma. CNN is doing what they've always done. Get rid of that Negro before he started thinking, spreads ideas. They love Don Lemon. Don Lemon gonna coon him a fool for him. Everybody kept saying, Harvey, Don Lemon said something about white. Yeah, that was one time. But they ain't gonna get rid of Don Lemon because it's gonna be too fucking obvious at this point. Alan Dershowitz and them are making threats to blacks or the Democrat Party. If you put that guy in there, when they're gonna take our money, they know Farrakhan. They don't call it Farrakhan, they say Farrakhan. Y'all went along with this. Now they showing y'all how they feel about y'all. Mark, this is your karma, man. This is your karma. You did this to yourself. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm chuckling, to be honest with you. I'm laughing my ass off. They just told you what they think you are. You're a coon to them. You're a nigga to them.